And this object is moving VA 30 degrees, say 3 meters per second. VB, the velocity of B will be 4√2 meter per second. The separation, let it be as usual 10 meter. We have to find out the minimum separation between them. At t equals 0, find at t equal to 0, the velocity of particles A and B are as shown. Find the minimum separation between them and the time at which it occurs. So earlier we took B as no, now you do one thing, let's BB at rest, let A move with a velocity VAB, then get the minimum separation. So you may end up with a triangle or any other case. You have to work out here. So you can't just take the previous question formula and apply here. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll define velocities here. What is VA bar? VA bar will be 3 cos 30 I cap minus 3 sin 30 J cap. So this should be equal to cos 30 root 3 by 2, 3 root 3 by 2 I cap. This will be 3 by 2 J cap. First you define those velocities. Next VB bar 4 root 2 minus 4 root 2 cos 45 I cap plus sin 45 days. So this is equal to 4 root 2 J cap. So this will be minus 4 I cap plus 4 J cap. Okay, let me find out VAB bar. VAB bar means VA bar minus VB bar. Directly I'll substitute 3 root 3 by 2 subtraction. So minus of minus, this will be plus 4 I cap. Is it okay? I'm writing directly this step. Similarly, minus 3 minus 4. So minus 3 by 2 minus 4 J cap. Root 3 1.7. Some approximation will do. Root 3 1.7, 1.7 into 3 5.1, 5.1.
Sir, it is plus of minus 3 by 4 minus 4.
VA bar, no, minus 3 by 2 minus of minus 4, no. The year plus. Okay, I'll do one thing. Correct? No, it will be. Okay, I'll do one thing. Next one more step, I'll write it. 3 root 3 by 2 plus 4 I cap plus 3 by 2 plus 4 J cap.
Sir, both should be negative, sir. Minus 3 by 2 J cap minus 4.
Minus 3 by 2 VA bar minus VB bar, no? It is
Yes, sir. VA bar minus VB bar. The minus sign is inside the bracket. Minus 3 by 2 minus 4 J cap. So you don't have to keep a minus in front of the bracket too.
Yes.
Okay, okay, this one.
So
This
plus of minus.
plus of minus. So here it be negative, huh? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now anybody value left hand side bracket? This one 3 root 3.
2.6, sir.
6.5 I cap, sir, total.
6.6, sir. 6.6 I can.
6.6 I cap. Okay, fine. Yeah. 6.6 I cap minus
5.5 J cap.
5.5 Jacob. Okay, now what is use of this is what very important here. So like this, if A will be moving in which plane? A will be moving in fourth quadrant. What happens? B is moving in second quadrant. VAB in what direction it will move? Again, it will move in fourth quadrant only. But when A moves with a velocity VAB, the B will appear at rest. So this is, let me write, this is VAB X component. This will help us a lot. VAB Y component. Let's come for the basic triangle there. In the triangle, what we have to do is like there's a thing. First, I think we have to draw a velocity triangle. No, I said. Then afterwards, you have to draw the displacement triangle. So here, this is separation. So from the first, we'll draw velocity triangles. Then only. Oh. Come for this. So how the velocity triangle will be? VAB bar, no? So here, this is the VA bar. VB bar is somewhere in this direction. So this was making angle 30 degrees. So this was making angle 45 degrees. This is what? VB bar. VA bar. Minus VA minus VB bar. It is making less angle, more angle. My eraser is not working, responding properly. Okay, let's come for this one. This is the horizontal line. I'll draw it. This is VB. This VA bar. Minus VB bar, how it should come? Minus VB bar should be opposite to this one, no? I'm drawing with yellow color line. Just do make observation. Okay, this. So now VB bar, VA bar minus VB bar is needed. So how the resultant vector should be? So the resultant vector will come like this. Minus VB bar, you bring it here. So the resultant vector VA bar minus VB bar. Oh. The resultant vector. What is this? This will be VAB bar. So this angle is what we needed, angle with vertical or horizontal. So there's a velocity triangle. I directly take help of one more here, VAX, VAB, X and Y component are there. We'll draw one more triangle. So this will be VAX and this will be VABX it is. So here what happened, I'll get VAB, no? The velocity triangle. This was another triangle. Directly, I brought one more triangle. So here, I think this triangle, tell me like, in which triangle you can work out things very easily. Right angle triangle, you can write relationship very easily. So I want this theta. What was our question? That minimum distance is needed, no? Okay, there's a velocity triangle. The displacement triangle is what we have to bring. So tell me for that, what I should do. I should go take help of this particular basic diagram again. I'll take help of this basic diagram. B will be attached as A moves. So somewhere here, the minimum distance will come here. Shall I scroll down? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we can see it.
It's not responding. I don't know. Yeah. Scrolling is not responding. It's not scrolling down. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll close it and I'll come back here. Just be there. I'll
Sridhar sir, good morning.
sir, good morning, sir.
The students are not writing their section in the profile name, sir.
I'll inform them, sir. Definitely,
Because
sure.
I am taking the attendance, sir.
Yeah, sure, sir. Definitely. Huh?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Students, all of you, write your name, no? Name in your profile.
Name and section, sir.
Name and section, you're supposed to write, because like attendance is what compulsory, which we have to provide. All of you, you can adjust the name and section. Okay, come for this. All of you, just finish off that name and section. You write your name and the section. So that'll be sufficient. So because like your parents only will ask sometimes like how many classes attended. So it'll be accountability is very important. Even my attendance also will be there in the Zoom. So let's follow some basic rules. Nothing wrong. Okay, now come for this. We have to draw a displacement triangle. No? So what is the displacement triangle? It will be. So here this is A. B, I'll keep it fixed here. And this is what? The A1. So how A will move? A will move in this direction. And this is the distance, separation between them initially. And here is what? The B. What is the state of B? B will be at rest. Now what is this arrow I'm showing that one? This is VAB. Is there any minimum distance possible? Yes, it is, no? Here is what that minimum distance. I think our problem solved. So this was a theta. So I'll define
Sir,
theta.
D is 10 meters, right?
Let it be, ma. What is the problem with that?
Okay, sir. No, it was looking something else.
No, the D is 10 only. 10 only it is. Huh? So let me define this is theta. Calculations will be easier. So once again, and say I'm bringing back to the same method. No, what you have to do? Just bring that velocity triangle, displacement triangle. Here working very difficult. In books they have shown working with this cosine rule, sine rule, lot of mathematics. Take help of unit vectors. Construct velocity triangle. There's a velocity triangle which is needed. And you have here displacement triangle. Tell me, like, can you find out first theta from here looking at that? Theta. First for that we need VAB value. Come back to mathematics here. VAB, what you can write it as 6.6 whole square plus 5.5 whole square. We'll get VAB. Then sine theta. Sine theta, cos theta values are needed. So what are sine theta? Sine theta, looking at that, VAB x by VAB. What about cos theta? VAB y by VAB. Here will not be VA or VB. Earlier problem was different, the condition here. Okay, now what is the minimum distance? What is the minimum distance now? Sine theta equal to S minimum by D. So S minimum equal to D sine theta. So VABX by VAB. What is the time taken to reach here? So T equals 0, the particle A with a velocity VAB will be here. After some time, it will be here. This time is needed. So what is the formula now? VAB is equal to AM by T. Do we know VAB? Yes. But we don't know AM. How to bring AM? Cos theta. So first, let me write that mathematics. Cos theta is equal to AM by D, no? AM is equal to D cos theta. Okay, let's come for the time calculation. VAB is equal to AM by T. Cos theta will be VAB y by EAB. So D VAB y by can you solve later on this one? Just I brought the answers.
Yes, sir.
So what is everything? Getting the triangle, no? Velocity triangle and the displacement triangle. Now let they move any direction, not like they should move perpendicular. Any arbitrary direction, you can manage. If a body moves with a relative velocity, no. If A moves with a velocity VAB, then B will appear at rest, not like any relative velocity. The idea is, only thing is like, instead of describing motion of both the objects, we are making the A to move with a velocity VAB, then B will appear at rest. And that's why I think I indicated here. There's the overall core idea. Fine. So the complete problem we discussed like this. Huh? Just if you at a complete problem, you can glance like this. So you take now any diagram, not like some specific like this only, any arbitrary you can manage here. So that velocity triangle, displacement triangle. Every numerical, what happen? You must have that first. Get that triangles properly. Rest all everything you can manage. Okay, shall I go for next one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's see that we'll enter into projectile motion. We'll see how you take this same, because you know enough relative velocity concept. So here, relative projectile motion. Let me write topic. The same concept is what I'm going to apply it back here. All ideas are mixed up here. Minimum separation and also relative projectile. Everything is brought at one place. So let me take a so I'll throw a stone with a speed u at an angle theta 1. Next, another stone with a speed u at an angle theta 2. Look at that angles also carefully. These are the angle of projection. Now, depending upon the value of u1 and u2, they will describe the trajectory. At t equals 0, I'll project both from the ground. Both are projected from the ground. I want the minimum separation between them. So how the trajectory, rough trajectory will be like this. So the trajectory of this it can happen, no? It all depends on value of u1, u2. These are the trajectories. Okay, try to see that is there any minimum separation between them possible? So it's quite very simple. You take mobile, switch on the video. You stand at a point, throw two balls in a different direction. See that the mobile will capture that path of that one. Put that in slow motion. I think nowadays we have the apps also where you can put in slow motion. Put that video in slow motion. Do make observation at one position. There may be, it all depends on velocity is what you throw. Minimum separation will occur. That minimum separation is what? So I'm projecting both simultaneously. During their path, separation will be minimum. I can project from either different position. That is another thing. Both I'm projecting this one. So during their motion, so what will be the separation between them? Now you can straight away select, sir, t greater than 0, the separation will be minimum. You can see t equals 0, separation is minimum. So here what will happen? The maximum separation will occur here, no? The separation here will become maximum. No question of minimum, shall I put? Because both starting here, no? So why minimum separation word? I think I should not bring, no? There's a possibility of maximum separation. Or some student, what happened, they drew diagram like this. All possibilities will analyze. Then we will enter into the discussion later part. Forget t equals 0. So with the time, what happened? The separation increases. Then again, here what happened? The separation this may be the minimum separation. You see that I'll keep on draw the lines. Is that okay? Maybe I think according to this will be the minimum separation. No? Here it can happen. It all depends upon trajectory. Suppose you draw, you work out the problem. If you get time negative, what do you mean by time negative? Means minimum separation doesn't occur. There's one generalized idea between two projectiles here. So I'll come to this topic later on. Let me just focus how the motion of one projectile will be with respect to other. So it all depends on trajectory. Let me introduce two. So here, sure shot in this particular, so you are going to say that there will be a separation minimum will come. So here, let me project with a U1, and the other stone I'll project with a speed U2. So the trajectory you see this will be. Or it may come like this here. In anything, you can draw, it all depends upon this one. I'll put like this. Now, what about the separation between them? Is it possible to have to be minimum? As it can be, no? I'll draw blue color line. T equals 0, I projected. At time t, the separation between them will be minimum. It need not be vertical. Again, you may take wrong idea that it will be vertical. Put like this. I'm just giving very arbitrary diagram. Any possibility is there. This one of the situation I'm giving. There can be n possibilities are there. Different situations will come. It all depends U1, U2, and theta 2. Both are projected at t equals 0. We have to calculate the minimum separation. Let's go for our mathematics here. So let's do one thing. Projectile motion. I'll describe the projectile motion. So what are the equations? So I'll take this as origin. Let this be the origin. So the separation between them initially, let it be d. Any one ball, you can take it as origin. You can take left or right hand side. What are the equations? You can write it. X1. So after some time, there'll be somewhere here, no? I'm not saying they'll collide, no? They need not to collide. I'm not saying collision.
But there is an intersection point, okay?
They can pass that point with a time gap, no? Now where's the collision? Okay, fine.
Okay.
No collision. Huh? No collision. So you write it now. So at any time t. At any time t. So I'll defining this. At any time t. So what is x? This will be the x. And this distance will be y, no? So this particular point you write x comma y. So what is the equations will be x equal to u1 cos theta 1 into t. What is y equal to u1 sin theta 1 t minus g t square. Similarly, what is the position of the second projectile? What you should write? D minus x. It will be. So what is the position of that? You are going to say d minus x. Then what about y coordinate? Y coordinate it will be. Y coordinate it will be here, no? So this you can call y1. This particular will be y that one. So like this we can define even the y coordinate of that. Now what is my intention is, how do the projectile, projectile 1, when it looks at the other projectile, how the path will be? That is what our question. Motion of projectile 1 with respect to 2. How do it will appear? This about x and y I can define. Similarly, if you want the position of the second projectile, so you write d minus x equal to u2 cos theta 2 into t. Then its y coordinate. Y coordinate will be y2 is equal to u2 sin theta 2 minus so let me describe the
So what are the coordinates of P, sir?
x comma y I'm writing. coordinates of P are with respect to origin. No?
Okay, sir.
Is that clear? No. So I will define. So now I want like how this about the this everyone knows how to write that equation here. So now after this we have to go for the relative motion. How the path of one will appear with respect to two. Whose help I should take now? Whose help I should take? Let's write an expression for velocity of one with respect to two. Straight away I'll jump into the thing which we needed. Velocity of one with respect to two. First, what is velocity of one will define. Velocity of one. Velocity of one at any instant of time will be u1 cos theta 1 I cap plus u1 sin theta 1 minus gt j cap. Will agree this? V2 equal to minus of u2 cos theta 2. Why negative sign? u2 cos theta 2 will be towards left. I'll define coordinate axis system like this. Then this will be u2 sin theta 2 minus gt j cap. v1 2 bar, v1 bar minus v2 bar. I have to write below.
Sir, can you turn off video? Voice is breaking in between.
Voice is in between breaking. Okay, fine. V1 bar minus V2 bar. So take the difference of this. This will become U1 cos theta 1 plus U2 cos theta 2. I'm writing things directly. Minus of. So this GT will get cancelled, no? Minus GT plus minus of minus GT. So I'll end up with U1 sin theta 1
Sir, it is plus u1 sin theta 1.
Yes, sir.
This will be plus. Okay, fine. Yeah. What happened that GT got cancelled, no? So look at that V12. V12 what is independent of time. Independent of time means how do they move? Uniform velocity motion. So when you look at the path of one, parabolic path, and it's going to describe retarding motion, like a accelerated motion along y-axis, uniform velocity motion along x-axis. Path projectile 2, accelerated motion along y-axis, uniform velocity motion. But when stone 1 or the projectile 1 looks at projectile 2, it feels it is moving with uniform velocity. Look at this value. It's a constant, no? So I do end up with a constant. Magnitude will be constant. So when projectile 1 looks at projectile 2, it feels it's moving with a uniform velocity motion. Uniform velocity motion means to be a straight line. So how the path of 1 with respect to 2 will be a straight line. Path of 2 with respect to 1 will be a straight line. I think this is going to really help us a lot to simplify things. So this is what happens in the relative projectile motion. Not only this, sir, since you projected from opposite side, no, you project with separation anyway. Any two projectile, when you compare their path, the path of one, projectile 1 with respect to 2 will be straight line. So with this, I conclude here. Path of projectile 1 with respect to projectile 2 will be a straight line. And what type of motion describe? Uniform velocity motion. No, G will get cancelled out. Okay, I think now we can easily work out minimum separation, because this what from here is what, yeah.
Sir, sir, the time at t is equal to some t, sir. I mean, both of them might or might not be completing their projectile, right, sir? I mean, when one completes its projectile, two might not complete its projectile, right?
Try to be a more, don't be in a bookish world, ma. Solve the problem. If you get time negative, not possible. If time is more than that, that value of t will indicate, no.
Okay, sir.
The value of t will indicate. Is it okay now? So this particular thing is what I got. No, so from this is what I'm concluding here. Now let's proceed.